Sailor Tortilla presents Sailor Moon Collectibles News and Reviews. Yo guys, what is up? I am Sailor Tortilla and today I'm reviewing the last episode of Sailor Moon Season 3. That is, Act 38, Episode 39, which is the 13th of the season. So it starts off with a little recap what happened in the last episode. Sailor Saturn showed up, was about to wreck things, people were freaking out, and Sailor Moon basically committed suicide to save everybody. But apparently, using the silver crystal and all the power of the Holy Moon Chalice did not take effect until this episode, where Sailor Moon literally kind of just woke up and the theme song started to play. During the middle of the episode, not actually during the opening sequence, which is a huge cliche in anime. Final battle, oh, better play the theme song. And I don't think that was Memorial Clover Z when they actually did play the theme song. I think that was the first singer of the theme song came back. Same thing for the ending. We got the first ending again. I don't know what's going on. You know, in the recap, you see Sailor Saturn going up, going down, like she's on a freaking elevator, talking about destroying stuff. Like, oh my gosh, like, you have more screen time in 2 episodes than you did in almost all of Sailor Moon, the original show, and you kind of just spend it floating up and down. Alright, whatever, Sailor Saturn. There's a moment where Pharaoh 90's like, let me go back home at least, and Saturn's like, ooh, it's so cool when they're about to die. Like, what? The moment of despair? Whoa, Sailor Saturn is a little bit of a sadist. Later on, Sailor Moon is sitting on top what's left of one of the buildings, and Sailor Saturn is explaining, like, hey, I also help bring rebirth through your powers, Sailor Moon. You know, everyone stop freaking out. This discussion happens while she's kind of inside Pharaoh 90, or what's left of the Tau Star system, and it's like a tornado, and Sailor Saturn's just casually talking in the middle of a tornado, and Sailor Moon can hear her somehow. Okay, anime logic. I don't know how she can hear her, but alas, everyone can hear Sailor Saturn. You know, they're not using the little communicators. No. Sailor Saturn's just casually speaking inside of a tornado. Okay. And Sailor Saturn's like, hey, I'm gonna go into the Tau Star system to destroy that so you can stay and fix this. Pluto closed the gate, and Pluto's like, oh no, but Saturn, really? You suddenly care that Saturn's gonna die, despite the fact that you spent the entire last episode pooping your pants because Saturn's gonna bring the end of the world? Come on, like, the change of heart seems almost insincere. And I know this is all, you know, an adaptation of Naoko Takeuchi's manga, and that's all great, but sometimes Sailor Moon doesn't make sense. Let's spend an entire episode freaking out because Sailor Saturn's bad, but oh no! Don't die! We value life! Oh, come on. If anybody doesn't care, it's Pluto. And Sailor Moon becomes the vision of the Messiah that Mamoru had seen previously. Instead of becoming Princess Serenity, she becomes Queen Serenity. I don't know, in Sailor Moon, how do we decide whether or not Usagi is going to transform into Princess Serenity or Neo Queen Serenity? Earlier on in the season, she seemed like a hybrid of both, but they still called her Princess Serenity. Now she is straight up Neo Queen Serenity. So, I have to check the manga. I know it's unfair to hope that Season 3 fixes the continuity errors, or at least the character believability errors in the manga. It's unfair to hope that the TV show fixes it, but sometimes I really wish the TV show would fix the things that Naoko Takeuchi kinda screwed up on. And I know it's sacrilege for a mere fan to say that, you know, Takeuchi-sama messed up, but I have a literature degree and a writing degree, so I'm just here like, which is why I was freaking out in the last episode when you're all correcting me saying Sankakutsu is a proper noun. Don't you remember from grammar class? Bro, I did not know that was a proper noun because it had the word this before it, as if there were more than one. So, yeah, gosh, that hurt my soul. I was so sick last week, but it hurt my soul when I have people explaining proper nouns to me and I'm just there like, I have a bachelor's in that. Anyway, that is my personal pride right there. Baby Hotaru appears. The polyamorous relationship, apparently, which is Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, decide to all three become the parents, just like in the manga. But, when you think about it practically, I know Neptune and Uranus have the funds to raise a child, but Pluto, you're just a student lab assistant? Was that what it was? Whatever, guys. Let's just use Uranus and Neptune's money to raise this child. Raising a kid is expensive. Chibiusa asks Uranus, where are you guys gonna go? And Uranus is looking around. And I'm looking around and I'm thinking, Sailor Moon restored every building in the city except the 3 where the 3 of you lived. So, you know, Uranus is kind of like, well, I don't know where I'm gonna go because my apartment building got blown the fuck up. I took this great screenshot of the group, and Sailor Mars is perfectly obscured by Usagi's hair. There's a moment where they show all the characters, they all look like bomb-ass bitches. Chibiusa is leaving on April Fool's because, lo and behold, she's not leaving at all because we've got the Dream Arc. No, there is no announcement that the Dream Arc is coming anytime soon, but I'm pretty sure in the next couple hours or days, they will announce that Sailor Moon will continue, because there's no way in hell that Sailor Moon is not going to continue all the way through Stars. I am not concerned in the least. Everyone's in their high school uniform, and we get the same, pretty much the same frame from the original show with Usagi in the center and everyone happily wearing their high school uniforms. That is a nice, really nice throwback to the classic show. That made me really happy. Then we get another moment where Usagi is super deformed and we have some comedy again. Rei is a little flustered. You know, everyone's kind of shitting on Usagi for being such a shitty student. And oh gosh, that was needed comedy. That was really needed after the seriousness of that entire season. Was it good? Yes. Did I enjoy it more than classic? Absolutely. Then we have Usagi doing the ugly cry with boogers sticking out. Oh, I've done that. That's the ugly cry. I know that one. We have a lot of the anime attributes back. Even Minako says that she's a failing student too. You know, everyone's kind of going back to their original anime counterparts, and that makes me so happy as a fan of the original show. And then we have Usagi saying she's gonna join the manga club. Well, you know, that's basically me. Study manga! Sounds like a plan to me. And then, Mamoru's disgusting vest. Gosh, vest guy over here appears. He is a fashion victim, no matter where he comes from, be it the anime, the manga, sometimes even the live action. It is time to stop. He's wearing a choker and a vest. I mean, is he in a boy band? I don't know, but that vest is gross, says the girl wearing a vest. But that's besides the point. Ugh, gross. Usagi, Mamoru, Chibiusa, and Diana are walking, and Diana refers to them as Prince and Princess. Despite the fact that Usagi just took the form of Neo Queen Serenity, I mean, which one are they? Like, I know they're not literally the queen and the king of Earth yet, but this is why I get confused. Like, how do we decide which version of who is what? We have a moment where even the cats are funny. See, this makes me feel really good about the Dream Arc. I hope the Dream Arc is full of comedy and love with that hot ass horse. We get the first ending, again, whatever, with a very clear indication and preview of what's going to happen in the Dream Arc. What's going to happen? Bells. Bells. We hear bells, we're going to see bells. Bells, bells, bells. That's what's going to happen. Some of my favorite villains are the asteroid Senshi, or what become the asteroid Senshi. So that is really exciting. I can't wait. I really can't wait. And Helene is also one of my favorite villains. And then we have Stars, which is my favorite arc. I am really excited for what's coming up. You know, to everybody who's catching me on this episode, you might have skipped the last episode of my reviews because I was so sick. I am so much better now. Thank you everyone who wished me to get better. You guys are the nicest bunch of people, I swear. I lurk in the comments and I read your comments and they make me happy. So I'm pretty sure I got better faster because I had a lot of positivity coming my way. Thank you everybody, you guys are the best. I couldn't wish for a better set of, you know, commentators and viewers. So thank you very much to everybody who does watch the Sailor Tortilla channel. I will be back presumably when new episodes begin. I hope that's next week. Maybe there might be a short break. I don't know. I'm really not worried that nothing's gonna come out. Something's gonna come out. When? I don't know. But I will be back. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to be talking about the new Viz dub, since I haven't really talked about it very much. I was recently watching Sailor Moon R, and there was a moment where Anne tells Mamoru something about, let's go to the disco. And Mamoru, not in Japanese, but in the dub, they have him saying, disco's been dead for decades. And I'm thinking, I need to really give this Viz dub a chance, because that was pretty damn funny. And I know it was a deviation from the Japanese, which is kind of a no-no. But I actually am starting to like what Viz did. I wasn't crazy at first, but watching R really changed my opinion. Now, is Viz coming out with Sailor Moon S? Oh my god, yes. Their Twitter totally had a picture of a t-shirt with the outer Senshi's transformation rod things in it. So yeah, at Anime Expo, probably Anime Expo, or anytime soon, Viz is totally announcing the release date of the new Blu-ray and DVD set for Sailor Moon S. I can't tell you when that's happening, but that's totally happening. You know, you follow Sailor Moon for so long, and you follow all the Twitter accounts and the Instagrams and the this and the that, you just start to notice things really quickly. So, you know, I'll be back when I'll be back. Follow my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any of those things for updates. I'll surely let you know ahead of time when I'll be back with an episode review. In the meanwhile, I will be doing product reviews. I have some really cool stuff on the way. If you haven't, check out my fan club video. That's a little fun with the old and the new fan club stuff. That video is already uploaded. So I will catch you on the next one. I am Sailor Tortilla, and this has been Moontastic.